channel Like-Minded. In this video, I would like to give you guys study tips and exam tips for the NCE. Even if you aren't preparing for the NCE as a counselor in training, there's still beneficial scripts that can reprogram your subconscious in this video. So you can apply that script to any exam that you're preparing for. So let's go ahead and get started. So first I want to start off with my experience. For me, taking the NCE was a smooth process. I felt like it was very easy. So you could take your NCE exam after you graduate from your master's program, or you can take it while you're still in school. So I took mine while I was in school. I went through the NBCC, I applied through them, I got approved, they set everything up, and you can either take it at a testing center or you can take it online. So I went ahead and chose the online option. So I saw a lot of reviews online on Facebook groups that a lot of the students didn't really like the Pearson VUE online option, but for me personally, I love doing everything online. I love doing everything virtual, and it was a very smooth process for me. So once you're set up through the NBCC, they will contact you by email. Then at that point, you get to pick your date. I went ahead and chose a date in May. I had been studying since January, so I was giving myself time to study and prepare for my NCE. So the wonderful thing is I got to take my NCE exam and my exit exam in the same week. So I was literally studying for 2 tests for months. So next I want to talk about the tools that I used to prepare for the NCE. So one of the big things that really helped me were boot camps. So if you go on Facebook and you search Dr. Pam Turner, you can find free videos on YouTube, but if you go to her Facebook page, she offers classes. Now she has different classes. I think I took the boot camp, I think it was like a 4-hour class for $100. The prices may change, but check online. There was also study groups and additional resources as well. I took the one boot camp class and I was provided with resources, and I attended a 4-hour live boot camp class. And if you can't attend live, then you will be sent the recording. But this boot camp class really helped me. It really set my mind up for success, because the NCE is a reading test. It's not like you study questions and here's the answer. You really have to read the scenario and understand what they're asking you. Now, 2 of the answers are going to be incorrect, and 2 of the answers are going to sound correct. And it's like, which one is the best answer? So that's basically how the test is set up. So another thing that really helped me is Dr. Pam Turner really stressed knowing the theorists, knowing the stages and the ages. And when I say know them, like, you need to know them. Like, you need to be able to see it in your day-to-day. Like, I have 3 kids, so I'm looking at their ages, I'm looking at their stages and seeing how I can apply it in my day-to-day, because it really helped me learn the information. Dr. Pam Turner also has resources online on YouTube that are free, that are wonderful if you're not able to financially afford one of her courses as well. Another helpful tip that I used was the purple book. It's referred to as the Rosenthal book, and I'll go ahead and put links below for all the resources that I'm discussing today. Another additional resource that I used was the green book. It's called Mastering the National Counseling Examination and the Counselor Preparation Comprehension Examination. That was a mouthful. So after each chapter, they have quizzes in there at the end that were very helpful as well. Another helpful tool that I used was Pocket Prep. Now this is an app that you can download on your phone. I believe it's like $19.99 a month. Now for this app, I only used it for 1 month. So I started studying in January. I started ramping up in February and March. When it came to May, I went ahead and downloaded Pocket Prep for 1 month, and I feel like it really helped me, see which areas I was strong in and which areas I needed to focus and study more in. There was also helpful websites that were free online, like StudyStack.com and the National Counseling Exam.com practice tests. Now, practice tests are great, right? But at the same time, you cannot only rely on practice tests. Back to what Dr. Turner said, you have to understand and know the information. It's a reading test. So, like I said, use the quizzes and the tests as tools, but don't use them as your only resource. So thankfully, I took the test once and I passed once. I was so relieved that I don't have to worry about that anymore. My exit exam was just as easy. I took it the same week. So I will say this about the NCE. Once you take the NCE online, you will get your results after you hit the submit button. Now at that moment, you just know your score. It takes anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks for Pearson VUE to send you the official scores that's based off of the average. Then at that point, you're gonna know whether you passed or failed. So those 2 to 4 weeks, try to relax, because I know I was like overthinking and just ready to get my score. So on to the reprogramming script. One thing that really helped me and really put my mind at ease was reciting the script that I created every night before I went to bed. Now I'm going to share my script with you. You can go ahead and change out any words and you can tailor it to how you see fit. Like I said, you can use this reprogramming subconscious script for any exam that you're preparing for. So each night before bed, I would state, as I study for the NCE, I retain the information with ease. I'm fully prepared for the NCE and the CE exam. As I take the exam, the answers flow to me with ease. As I take the exam, I am relaxed and grounded. So it's really important when you're reciting this before you go to sleep, visualize yourself taking the test. I would see my area clean. I would see myself logging into the system, taking the test, hitting the submit button. So it's really important when you are saying the script that you visualize yourself doing these steps. See yourself logging in, see yourself driving to the testing center. If you're driving to the testing center, speak into existence that there's no traffic, you're driving with ease and flow, really speak into existence what you want to happen on that day. And I felt like the more I said it every night, each and every night, I felt calmer and calmer and calmer. So the day of the test, when I was taking the test, it already felt like I had already done it before. I was calm. I felt like the answers just came to me with ease. So I hope that these tips help you guys. Like I said, you can apply that script to any test that you take. So I'm wishing all of my counselors in training good luck on your NCE or any exam that you're taking when you're watching this video. So I'm wishing you all love and abundance, and until next time.